Alright, check this out. Have you ever sat down and wondered what the future would be like? Nah, son. I usually wonder standing up. For real, if you had a time machine and traveled back into the 70s or 80s and asked people about how they visioned the years 2016, 2017, or 2018 would be like, most people would say the same shit whenever asked about the future. They'll say, flying cars, robots everywhere, and of course everybody and their mother has their own jetpack. And of course we got colonies on Mars. Believe it or not, most of these predictions came into existence. We have flying cars. You don't see them everywhere because people can't drive on the goddamn road. So imagine if we have flying cars everywhere. We got jetpacks, but there's so many security concerns with making those accessible to the public. But they do exist in real life. What about robots, you ask? Well, next time you call customer service for a major company, guess who answers the phone? Exactly. And when you go to the speedy checkout at a grocery store, who checks you out these days? Yourself, but in reality, it's a robot that swallows your money. How do you think all those cars and everything you have in your hand got assembled? Exactly. The goddamn machine did it. That's who. Anyways, getting sidetracked again. What about colonies on Mars? Well, that's work in progress at the moment. NASA actually announced their journey to Mars. It's supposed to happen in the 2030s. Bruh! That means if you're 25 years old today, you won't witness the event until your mid-30s, or even 40s. Why 2030s? Well, mostly it deals with money, 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 money. NASA's missions are kinda expensive, and if you follow the House Committee for Science, Space, and Technology, you'll soon come to realize that NASA budget is a bit tight, and most of the time, the budget is inconsistent and unstable. Not trying to go in too much details about that, because it deals with politics. Second reason, sending humans into deep space is tough. You gotta understand, humans haven't been in this game for too long. Like I mentioned in my previous video, we've been flying in space for about 60-ish years, and last time humans went to the moon was about 40 years ago. Progress in the human space flight department is kinda weak, know what I mean? Last time we sent humans to the moon, it was in the 1970s, and now humans, or NASA, are trying to go to Mars in the 2030s. Yo, that's 60 years gap for humans to reach a different world. Why? Like I said before, money, 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 money is the root cause for this lack of progress. And deep space is tough. And when I say tough, I also mean dangerous. Wait, dangerous is an understatement. Space is the purest form of hazardous shit. Travel a few million miles away from Earth and your body will be bombarded with tiny particles flying at the speed of light, aka radiation, son. I mean, what do you expect? For God's sake, you got suns and galaxies colliding out here. Try to imagine that shit for a second. Let me help you. Here is a sun. Most of the time, bigger than our sun. Way bigger. And here's another big ass sun. Now gravity does its magic, and BAM! You got collision and shit is flying everywhere. Okay, so here's another scenario. Same concept as before, but instead of suns, you have galaxies and black holes colliding. Bruh. Thankfully, we got the ozone layer keeping us safe. If our solar system had a paradise, Earth would be that paradise. Look at all the objects in our solar system. Every one of them resembles some sort of hell. Venus is hell. That place is a goddamn greenhouse effect that's reached its final form. So why do we need to colonize Mars or anywhere in space? Because of this shit. And this shit. And this shit. Every living thing reproduces to ensure its genes continues to exist. Period. Cheetahs can run really fast to catch its food. Spiders can make a baller webs. And birds can fly. Every living thing has its own specialty to help it survive. And ours happen to be intelligence. So let's utilize that shit.